David and Goliath. Written by Katherine Sully, illustrated by Simona Sanfilippo, narrated by Azucena Barberis. One day, young David was looking after the sheep when he heard his father calling. "Take this bread and cheese to your brothers," said his father. David's three older brothers were away fighting in King Saul's army. Taking the bundle, David set off at once. King Saul's army was camped on a hillside. On the other hillside, the Philistine army had gathered. It was an amazing sight. David searched among the lines of Saul's soldiers, and he soon found his three brothers. Just then, a giant soldier stepped forward from the Philistine army. He was so tall, he towered over everyone else. He roared, "I am Goliath, tall and mighty. Who is brave enough to fight me?" Not one of King Saul's soldiers replied. They were all afraid. The soldiers talked among themselves. "The king will give a big prize to whoever kills the mighty giant Goliath," they said. "What's going on?" young David asked his brothers. "It has nothing to do with you," they said. "You're just a boy. Go home and look after the sheep." But David did not go home. He went to see King Saul in his tent. "I will fight the giant," said David. "I have killed a lion and a bear that tried to attack my sheep," said David. "I was not afraid because God looked after me." "But you're just a boy, and he is a mighty giant," said the king. King Saul gave David a helmet, armor, and a sword. David put them on, and they were much too big. He tried walking around the tent. "I can't wear these," he said. "I'm not used to them." He took them off. Instead, David took his sling and pouch and went down to the stream. There he found 5 smooth stones and put them in his pouch. "My sling was all I needed to fight the lion and the bear," he thought. "God will look after me." David went down to meet Goliath, and the giant towered over him. He roared, "I am Goliath, tall and mighty. Who is brave enough to fight me?" "I am," answered David. "Will you fight me with that stick?" sneered Goliath. Goliath was angry. Goliath lumbered toward David, and David grabbed the stone from his pouch and put it in his sling. And Goliath waved his sword in the air, and David let the stone fly through the air, and the stone hit Goliath in the middle of his forehead, and he crashed to the ground. King Saul's army cheered. "The mighty Goliath is dead," they cried. The Philistine army ran away and chased by King Saul's soldiers, and young David was a hero. The end.